Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening for every one of you there. Today, I would like to discuss about references group and communication opinion leaders and word of mouth in the topic for consumer behavior. So, before I'm discussing the material, I would like to tell you that what is the objective for our subject today. The first one, I would like you to understand the credibility and influence of reference groups. Second one, I would like you to understand the persuasive power of spokesperson, endorsers, celebrities, salesperson, vendors, and other media. And then we also want to understand the dynamic of opinion leaders and word of mouth. Fourth, we have to understand the word of mouth online and strategic application related with the consumer behavior. And then the last one, we will discuss how customer adopt the innovation all the time. Okay, the first one, we have to know how to understand the credibility and influence of consumer group. What is reference actually? Reference is sources of persuasive impact stemming from its perceived expertise, trustworthiness, and believability. So people who has expertise, people who has trustworthiness, people who have the believability, is easy to influence other people, easy to make people believe them. So it can so influence their consumer behavior. And then we also want to know actually who is the sources of our reference. Basically, we can divide the sources of reference into two. The first one is the formal sources. Who is the formal sources? The formal sources is the medium or people or a group of people that formally hired by an organization to influence other people, to influence the consumer behavior. The second one is the informal sources. What is informal sources here? Informal sources is the person or group of people who knows the other people, and then they can influence those people because they respect to them. For example, parents, teacher, or religion leader. So it can be used as the influencer for as a reference for our product. So now I would like to discuss about the type of influence. There are two types of influence. The first one, we're talking about normative influence. What is normative influence actually? Normative influence that we're learning in the formal activity, learning adopting from group norms. So we're learning from our family, we're learning from our society. This is normative influence. The second one, the one that influence our behavior, is our comparative influence. What is the comparative influence? If you admire someone, if you really respect to someone, you can compare their attitude to our attitude. You can compare their attitude to the other people's attitude, and then based on their thinking, and then you can pick which one that you want to follow. This is the power of reference. And then reference also can be grouped into membership group and also symbolic group. Let's say if you want to buy something, you are working as a member for a sales group, for example, or maybe you have a hobby group for cycling group, and then you want to buy something. You ask your friend in your group, hey guys, if you want to buy a pen like this, which pen that is very reliable for your job? You can ask your friend, you can ask your peer, you can ask your community. This is the membership group. And symbolic group, a group or individual that you can adopt based on, because they are the celebrant, probably they are the religion leader, as a symbol for the company, the symbol for the society. everything that they explain to you, you believe to them. So easy for us as marketer if you are using those kind of people to influence other people. So if now we are talking in our daily activity, if you want to buy something, basically there are 4 types of reference that you are using. The first one, you ask your friend, hey guys, if I want to buy handphone, if I want to buy clothes, or if I want to buy a car, can you please give me a suggestion? You can ask your friend, your good friend. And then the second activity, you go to going shopping with fellow shoppers. Who is the fellow shoppers? Fellow shoppers is a group of people. A fellow shopper is a person that can give you suggestion. You going together to the mall, you going together to the market, and then you want to buy something, and then you talking about the product, you talking about the services, and then you can ask them, hi, if I want to buy a new car, which one the good one for me, which one the suitable for my job, for example. You're asking them. Why you asking them? Because they are expert, because they have an experience before. This is the fellow shopper. And then the third reference group is the virtual communities. At the moment, almost every single person in the world, you have a social media. Maybe 90% people, they have social media. Based on the social media, you can ask suggestion. You can ask suggestion if you want to buy something. For example, if you're going to the marketplace, example, you're going to Tokopedia, for example, you want to buy a book in Tokopedia. You will see the review from the previous buyer. If all of the reviewer they say that it's a good comment, you will believe them, and then you will purchase the product from the shop. But if all of the review is give the bad review, it means that okay, it's a bad review, so I will not buy it. This is the third group. And then the last group is the advocacy groups. Advocacy group is like you going to psychology. You can go into psychiatry, and then you asking about the solution about your personal life to the psychology. I have problem with my friend. Actually, I have problem to express my opinion because I'm not sure that if I'm talking, people will listen to me. You will discuss with the expert. You will discuss with the psychologist, and then psychologist, based on their knowledge, they will provide a suggestion for you. This is type of reference. And then if you are asking what is the factors affecting reference group, actually there are four factors here. The first one is the conformity. So once you confirm that your reference is a reliable reference, you will believe them. Whatever they said, you will follow them. And the second one is group power. This group power is like the political leader, for example. If you really believe them, whatever they said, you will follow them, even though you do not understand what are they doing, but because you are respect to them, you are respect to those people, because those people have a good charisma, you will follow them. And the third one is about based on the product expertise. Let's say if you want to buy a house, you going to the house consultant. Why you going to house consultant? Yeah, because they have expertise. They have the knowledge how to explain the product, how to explain the specification of the house. So you believe them. Or probably if you want to ask the material, you can go to your lecture. Why you going to do your lecture? Because they have expertise, they have capability, they have knowledge about the topic you want to discuss about it. If you want to create your own business, you going to the consultant, business consultant. Why you going to the business consultant? Because the business consultant, based on their experience and based on their knowledge, they will give you the suggestion related with your situation. And then the last one is about product conspicuousness. These four factor will influence how you pick your reference, how you believe your reference. Now I would like to discuss how do we get reference based on persuasive spokesperson. Who is a spokesperson? Nowadays you can easily find a spokesperson like Celebgram, for example, or you can find spokespersons like a YouTuber. There are YouTuber, or there are Celebgram, or there are people like Deddy Corbuzier, or people like Ria Ricis, for example, in Indonesia. Everything that the product endorsed by them, most likely people will believe them. Yeah, because this is their activity. Because this is their function. They try to convince other people based on their performance, based on their product, based on their experience, and then they explain it. Yeah, because they are famous people, they are an artist, so people will believe, because people already know about those Celebgram, so they will believe whatever they said. So that's why some company using a Celebgram, using a YouTuber as the media for communication, or the media for how to explain their product, how to create the awareness. Now we are talking about the celebrity promotion. What kind of activity from celebrity promotion here? The first one is the celebrity testimonial. Who is the famous celebrity at the moment in Indonesia? Let's say, for example, Atta Halilintar, or based on their testimonial about the product, you want to sell this product, and then you hire Atta Halilintar to promote your product. They will give testimonial. Oh, this product is very good. This product is awesome. This product is blah 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 blah. We'll believe them. Why? Because based on the record that Atta Halilintar always telling the truth. They never lie. Just simple like that. And then the other activities like a celebrity endorsement. The celebrity endorse the product based on request of the company. They have script, and then they will try to explain to you, hey, please use this product because this product please blah blah blah. And then the third activity did by the celebrity is celebrity actor. What is celebrity actor? Yeah, celebrity actor is, let's say, for example, Pierce Brosnan, the famous Hollywood actor. Most people know Pierce Brosnan as James Bond, for example. So they will act like a Pierce Brosnan because most people want to be like a James Bond. This is celebrity actor. That's why company goes to Pierce Brosnan how to create the awareness from their product. And then the last one is celebrity spokesperson. This celebrity, for example, spokesperson, when we are in the when we want to go to election, before election there is a campaign from many political party. So during the campaign period, there are many celebrity acting as a spokesperson from those political party. They have the message, they have everything that they want to explain to the audience. This is how to sell the product based on the spokesperson, which is celebrams, celebrity endorsement, and etc, etc. And then the next people or the next job who can influence consumer behavior about this Salesforce. Who is Salesforce? We call it Salesforce is salespeople who dedicated by a single company to explain about the product, to explain about how to use the product and services, and then to sell the product, and then to convince people to purchase the product from those company. This is the Salesforce. Most likely Salesforce is dispersed into many areas, so as many as possible. Why? Because every single company, they want to improve their market penetration. So how can they get the higher market penetration if they don't have excellent salespeople? Salespeople will go to the customer, they will explain, they will try to give the product knowledge to the customer, they try to give the brand awareness to the customer. So this is the function of Salesforce. They can influence the consumer behavior here. And then how to design a good Salesforce. The first one, when we want to design a Salesforce, if we want to design an excellent Salesforce, first one, we have to determine our Salesforce objectives. What is Salesforce objective? So let's say if I'm hiring a people, and then I will assign those people as a Salesforce in a respected area. My objective is to improve 10% of market share in those areas. And then the question is how to convert our market share from, let's say, from 5% into 10%. And then we going to the second stage. What is the second stage? Is doing the Salesforce strategy. What is Salesforce strategy here? Salesforce strategy, let's say if we are going to a stronghold area, probably Salesforce do not need to frequently visit the customer. Why? Because this is already our stronghold area. Probably they can come to those area only once a month. But if we are going to our dry area, it means this Salesforce or these salespeople, they have to go to this area as much as possible. Why? Because they have to explain about this product to the customer more frequently, so it will improve the brand awareness, improve the product knowledge from the customer. This is the strategy from Salesforce. And then next we come up to the Salesforce structure. What is Salesforce structure here? Salesforce structure, when we want to convince other people, there is a structure here, is like a ratio. Let's say in one respected for example, one Salesforce, the ratio for one Salesforce is only effective is maximum only for 20 customer a day. This is the structure. So let's say if they're working 6 days a week, so it means those salespeople only can cover 120 customer in 1 week. So if you want to have customer, you have to break down the target. Let's say the target is you want to get 10 sales a month. If you want to get 10 sales a month, it means that you have to prospect around 1,000 people. If you want to prospect to 1,000 people, if 1 week we have 120 customer, it means that we need around 10 weeks to achieve my target. This is the structure how to design our Salesforce ratio suitable with our customer. And then the next one, we're talking about the Salesforce size. Salesforce size is how many Salesforce we deploy into the specific area. Let's say if we want to deploy Salesforce into the stronghold company, so a stronghold area, probably one salesperson is enough. But if we want to go to the dry area, or we want to expand our market into our new area, it means that we have to get more than one person. At least we have 2 salespeople. This is the strategy at the Salesforce size. And then the next one we have to discuss. We have to create the Salesforce compensation. We have to compare the Salesforce compensation with their Salesforce load. How big is their load, and then how much the compensation is suitable for them. This is how to get the effective Salesforce. And then now I want like to discuss about how do we manage our Salesforce. First one, we have to recruit and select the appropriate sales representative. Well, how you determine the salespeople is appropriate for us? We have to make a criteria based on our needs, based on the customer needs. So we see the customer needs, and then we want to go to the customer, as we have to give the clear picture into our sales representative. Okay, after that we got the salespeople. After we got the salespeople, we have to train them. Do we need to train them only once is enough? No, definitely no. We need to train them more than once. We need to train them at least once a week. We have to supervise. And we go to the next stage, we have to supervise our salespeople. So let's say let's say for example today is Friday, okay, and then the next day is Saturday, and then we have discussion in Saturday. Okay, what is your achievement in this week? What is the problem? How can we help you to improve your performance? We have to supervise like this. Why we have to supervise like this? Because if we do not doing evaluation regularly, it's going to be late. Let's say if you want to only make a review once a month or once a year, it's too late, because our budget is every single month. So if you only review only once a month, if there is something happen, we cannot improve it, because time is up. We have to go to the next month and with another target. And then the fourth one, we have to motivate our salespeople. Why we have to motivate salespeople? Because they are our key in the market. They are our ambassador. They are the product ambassador. Whatever they said, whatever they act, customer will have a mindset that, oh, your product or your services is similar like the one that explained by our salespeople. So we have to motivate them. We have to motivate them regularly. And then this is the last one. We have to evaluate every single activity that we have done before. So based on our evaluation, we can go up to the next stage. And then if we have a regular evaluation, it means that easy for us to make an adjustment if there is something wrong in the area, in the specific area. And then probably this is my last slide. I would like to discuss about the personal selling. This is one of the main job from the salespeople. Once we want to do the personal selling, we have to prospecting them. Do not ever say to say the benefit of your product at the beginning when you meet your customer for the first time. Why? Because sometimes our customer doesn't need the product that we try to explain. So what is the first activity we have to do? The first one, we have to ask them, what do you need? What is your problem? And then based on our customer explanation, we know what is the problem, and then we know what is their need, and then start from this point, we can try to explain about our product. Okay, Pak, Bu, this is our product. Probably if you are using my product, it will be solve your problem. Probably if you use our services, it will be improve your performance. Thus we have to do it step by step, and then we have to present about our product, about our services. But if you are using my product, you can do like this. If you're using my services, you can give you will get the benefit like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the customer will thinking, oh really? Yeah. If they say, oh really? Yeah, it means they want to ask about the objections. You have to overcome the objection with your positive mindset, with the positive sentences. Even though they have objection, oh your product is not good, or your product is blah blah, you should stay calm. Overcome the objection nicely, and keep smile. And then after that, you can make a closing. Okay, I know your needs. I know the problem. I'll try to give you the solution like this. Do you agree about my solution? Okay, agree. Okay, if you do agree about my solution, probably I will deliver the product, or I will deliver the services by next day or by next week. This is the follow up. After closing, we have to follow up. When do you want to deliver the product or services to your customer? That's all. That's all that we call as the stage how to do the personal selling here. Okay, I think it's all for my explanation for the reference, for the material for reference. Probably we can discuss another topic in my next video, and then you can place your comment in the following box. Okay, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.